Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're diving into something that seems so ordinary, so basic, but if you're over 50, it might just be the biggest key to unlocking more energy, sharper focus, and yes, better blood flow where it really counts. I'm talking about water. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, come on, I already drink plenty of it, let me stop you right there. Because plain water by itself often isn't doing the job anymore. As we get older, our bodies don't process hydration the same way they used to. Your cells can't absorb water as easily. Your blood vessels lose flexibility. And your energy, the kind you used to wake up with, slowly starts to fade. But here's the surprising truth. The problem isn't the water, it's what's missing inside it. And adding just one simple thing, something you can do every single morning, can completely change the way your body feels, moves, and performs. By the end of this video, you'll never look at a glass of water the same way again. When you were younger, your body was a master of balance. You drank water, and every part of you knew exactly what to do with it. Your kidneys filtered efficiently, your cells absorbed nutrients like sponges, and your blood vessels stayed smooth and flexible, carrying oxygen and energy wherever it was needed. But after 50, that perfect system starts to slow down. Your thirst signal, the natural alarm that tells you to drink, grows weaker. You don't feel as thirsty even when your body is running low. Your kidneys become less efficient at holding on to water, so you lose vital minerals faster than you can replace them. It's like having a tiny leak in your body's battery. No matter how much you drink, you're constantly running a little low on power. And inside your arteries, another change begins. The once supple walls that could expand and contract easily start to stiffen. That stiffness makes it harder for blood to flow freely, especially to the areas that depend on strong circulation. So what happens next? You start to feel it: low energy, brain fog, dry skin, cold hands and feet, even weaker performance in the moments that used to come naturally. Think of minerals as the quiet engineers of your body. They don't make a lot of noise, they don't show up in headlines, but behind the scenes, they control everything, from how your heart beats, to how your muscles move, to how your brain fires signals. Every single thought, every contraction, every drop of blood flowing through your veins depends on electrical communication between your cells. And that electrical current, it's powered by minerals dissolved in water. Without enough of them, the entire system starts to short circuit. Your muscles tighten when they should relax. Your heart races when it should rest. Your nerves lose their rhythm. And if you're a man over 50, you know exactly where that becomes a problem. Because strong circulation, the kind that gives you stamina, energy, and confidence, relies on one thing above all: healthy, responsive blood vessels. For decades, sodium has been treated like the villain. Every headline, every doctor's warning seems to say the same thing: too much salt is bad for your heart. And that's true when we're talking about the wrong kind of salt. The white, over-processed table salt used in fast food and packaged snacks is stripped of almost everything useful. It's pure sodium chloride, harsh, concentrated, and missing all the trace minerals that once balanced it out. That kind of salt throws your system off balance. It forces your body to hold on to water in the wrong places, raising blood pressure and swelling tissues. But real, natural salt, the kind that still contains its full mineral spectrum, is completely different. Unrefined sea salt or pink Himalayan salt contains not just sodium, but more than 80 trace elements: potassium, calcium, magnesium, zinc, all working together to help your body absorb water the right way. Sodium's real job is balance. It acts as the gatekeeper of hydration, keeping the perfect amount of fluid both inside and outside your cells. Without enough sodium, your body can't hold on to the water you drink. You end up in a frustrating cycle, constantly sipping, constantly running to the bathroom, never actually feeling hydrated. That's why a small pinch of high-quality salt in your morning water can make such a difference. Just a pinch, about the size that fits on the tip of your pinky finger, is enough to wake up your body's hydration system. And here's where it gets personal. Those same smooth muscles are found in the tiny arteries that control blood flow to sensitive areas, including the ones responsible for performance and vitality. When magnesium is missing, those arteries stay tight. When it's restored, they finally relax and open. That's the secret to natural, healthy circulation. I like to think of magnesium as your body's built-in calm button. Calcium tells your muscles to contract, to tighten up. Magnesium steps in and says, take a breath, let go. When the two are balanced, your heart rhythm steadies, your blood pressure eases, and your whole system feels smoother, more at peace. The good news, adding magnesium is simple. Mix half a teaspoon of a highly absorbable form, like magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate, into a glass of water first thing in the morning. Let it dissolve completely and sip it slowly. If sodium is the gatekeeper and magnesium the relaxer, then potassium is the great balancer that keeps everything working in harmony. Every heartbeat, every muscle movement, every electrical signal your body sends depends on the delicate dance between sodium and potassium. They're opposites, constantly pushing and pulling against each other. And that balance is what keeps your nerves sharp, your heartbeat steady, and your blood pressure stable. But here's the problem. The modern diet has flipped that balance upside down. Most people today get far too much processed sodium and barely a fraction of the potassium their grandparents once did. Processed foods, canned soups, fast meals, all sodium heavy. Fresh fruits, leafy greens, beans, avocados, that's where potassium lives. So what happens when the balance breaks? Your arteries tighten, your heart strains, fluid builds up instead of flowing freely. And even if you're drinking enough water, your cells can't hold onto it properly. Potassium acts like your body's internal pressure valve. It helps your blood vessels stay elastic. It signals your kidneys to flush out excess sodium, and it stabilizes the electrical rhythm that tells your heart when to beat. While minerals like sodium, magnesium, and potassium keep your circulation and energy steady, there's one more element that quietly fuels your strength, focus, and drive: zinc. Zinc doesn't just keep you healthy, it keeps you vital. It's the cornerstone of hormone production, immune defense, and cellular repair. And for men over 50, that makes it absolutely essential. Here's why. Your body doesn't store zinc for long. You use it up every day for healing, digestion, and the production of testosterone. And if you don't replace it, the effects creep in slowly. Lower energy, weaker muscles, slower recovery, and yes, reduced performance where it counts. Now there's one more mineral we need to talk about, one that's often overlooked but absolutely vital for true lasting energy. That mineral is iron. Iron is what allows your blood to carry oxygen, the very fuel your cells need to function, repair, and thrive. It sits at the center of a molecule called hemoglobin, which picks up oxygen from your lungs and delivers it to every single cell in your body. Without enough iron, your blood simply can't carry that oxygen efficiently. And when your cells are starved of oxygen, you feel it: fatigue, weakness, pale skin, even a heartbeat that feels slightly off rhythm. For many people over 50, this isn't just getting older, it's mild anemia, a quiet drain on your body's energy supply. Now, Before you run to take an iron supplement, there's something important to know. Iron is powerful, but it must be used wisely. Too little and you feel drained. Too much and it can stress your organs and create imbalance. So now you know, hydration isn't just about how much water you drink. It's about how well that water works once it's inside your body. After 50, your system doesn't just need water. It needs balance, charge, and flow. And that comes from minerals, the quiet healers that give every drop of water a purpose. If this video helped you see your health in a new light, please take a second to hit the like button. It tells YouTube to share this with others who need it. And if you'd like more practical, science-backed ways to stay strong, mobile, and independent as you age, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We share new tips every week, each one designed to help you live younger, longer,